8.
Hello.
Okay,
Oh my god, the game sound isn't. There it is. The sound wasn't working for a second, but it's okay now. We're back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another co-working stream. Because there's only a few days left in February. I forgot that February only has 28 days. So me being like, oh, I got plenty of time to finish this short story. I've got like the weekend to do it. March starts on Sunday. So if I want to get my February short story done by the end of February, I have to do it this week. And I have horrible appointments tomorrow, and then Family Friday on Friday, and then I'm joining a friend for an anniversary stream on Saturday. So this is like the only time I have to get this story done. So therefore, another co-working stream, even though I did not sleep very well, but it's okay. Because I'm gonna hang in there. Look at this. I got my posters up. Thank you, Theo. Beautiful posters. I also added a few more things to my room too. I added pretty art from S. I added this incredible image that sums up my entire life, which says I would be unstoppable if not for the tired sleepy. What else did I add? I added another hang in there over here because it feels good. And I also added the Lirie postcards. Year 3, Year 4, Year 5. Look at them. It's all the anniversary postcards from Addie. This is the 3rd year anniversary. This is the 4th year anniversary. This is the 5th year anniversary. I put them on the wall because I can. I also added a few little Polaroids here with "Don't worry about it" and "Let's take paracetamol together." And what else did I add? I added the sticker book. Sticker books here. That's that. Oh, and a big rug. Two rugs. So the floor is not just painful and cold anymore. But yeah, that's what I've added to the room since yesterday. And now I'm gonna just sit here in his work time. But yes, I hope everyone's doing well. Happy Wednesday. It's Women Wednesday, which is great because this short story involves two great women. And I'm also going to post the code if anyone wants to join me in-game, if you have this game and you would like to enter my room and work along with me. I hope it will be a productive time. I didn't sleep very well, but I did get a little bit of sleep at least, which is better than none. I will take it. So let me say hello to everybody. It's so easy to do this now with the new daily check-in routine. You just go through the redeem list. Minx, congratulations on the first. You've been first twice. Hee hee hee. Welcome in. I hope you have a good luck. I hope you feel better soon. And thank you for the check-in too. Thank you for the check-ins from Suzume, from Akire, from Shogun. Doo-doo-doo. From Lumsev, from Niao. I've lost my list. Maybe it's easier to just go through the chat, honestly. Teehee. And thank you for the hydrate as well, Lumsev. I will have a sippy of my monster. Delicious. Today I've got the Ultra Fantasy Ruby Red because I felt like it. It would have been easier to just get another Rosa because they were on top, but I actually rummaged to get the Ruby Red from the palette underneath. Just feeling like a bit of orange today. Just a little bit. But yes, on Responder Gaming, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your time here. And Nordstream, hello. All for the co-work stream. Got to get along with some work here yourself. Oh, well, hopefully we can cheer each other on as we work. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday so far. I changed the check-in redeem so that the bongo is bongo Lirie is stamping the stamps in theory. But now that I'm doing it, I'm realizing I should probably remove the second bot message of this person redeemed this for 1 point. Having the two messages kind of just clogs up the chat a bit. But that's something I can do. If I finish my short story quickly enough, that can be my next working task. But the story's the priority today. I actually did a little bit of work on it last night when I couldn't sleep. So here is the story. Ending the stream last time, it was on 800 something words. It's now on 1100. So I've got 300 extra words in there since last night. However, they're in two different documents. I've got the original document, and then I've got a document where I edited some things along the way. But I need to fix the italics in it. So my first task is consolidating both of these documents into one. Because I'm very smart. But the thing is, when I'm on my phone, Google Docs on the phone is not nice. So I just do it in my Notes app, just because it's convenient to do. But then I have to transfer it from my Notes app to Google Docs. And when I edit things along the way, it makes things a bit awkward. Because it didn't copy over my italics, so I have to italicize everything. Which shouldn't be too difficult. That'll just be the first task. So sad mobile can't connect with PC. Oh no, it's not cross-compatible. That's a shame. Well, you can still be here anyway. And thank you for the dice as well, Accurate. Let me roll. Do I want to roll the same D20s I rolled yesterday? They didn't serve me very nicely. You know what? I think it's going to be different today. I think it'll be different. It was different. I got a 19. I got a 4, 12, 14, and 19. That's not bad. If we go advantage on these and just take away the lowest two, that's a 14 and a 19. I will happily take those. I love the cube. And thankfully, the cube is not stuck in like a recursive loop anymore. Shale, thank you for the stamp. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And Gigi, hello. Wow, wow, wow. Welcome in. Welcome to co-working time. I love being able to like angle the camera this way so I can see the motivational poster in the background. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, my first course of action is going to be fixing the italics that didn't paste over properly when I was doing things on my phone in the middle of the night last night. Because I was just lying in bed, unable to sleep, and I was like, well, this is silly. I may as well do something. I just got my phone out and wrote like an extra 300 words. But I'm hoping that I can get the short story done today. And then if I can, I might even be able to like live update the website so people can read it straight away once I've done it. That can be part of the co-working. I can update the site. We shall see. It doesn't have a title yet as well, I've just realized. I have not given this story a title. I also don't know how I'm going to finish it. I've kind of just been going with the flow at the moment. I don't know where it's going. So hopefully I won't end up like not creating an ending and it just goes for like 5,000 words. It's meant to be a little thing. A little baby thing. We will see how it goes. Boop. Oh wait, and now doing well. I'm glad to hear it. Honestly, apart from the lack of sleep, I'm doing pretty well as well. Although I didn't eat lunch before the stream because I've been like all over the place. But I did get a chocolate Aero bar that I can eat. So I'm going to be like working off the chocolate rush and then having like a meal once the stream is done. But it's only going to be a little stream anyway, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't get carried away. My goal for this stream is I just want to get this story done. That's all I want to do. I just want to get the story to a point where I can post it on the website and say it's done. It is really funny though, like going on to like the Alba website and seeing like the first story I did was like 915 words. And then every story after it has been over 1,000. And this one is also already over 1,000 and it's not done yet. So it's going to be interesting to see how long it ends up being. But it's been really nice to write about my girly pops. My beautiful girls. This is Grace. This is Henrietta. I love them. I love them both dearly. Henrietta is a bit of a fail girl in the best kind of way. And Grace is just like, don't worry, queen, I got you. And that's what we love to see, queens supporting queens. Literally in the one case, because Henrietta is the crown princess. She's gonna be queen one day. She doesn't want to be, but she's gonna be queen one day. Whereas Grace is not going to be queen one day. Her older sister is, so she can just do whatever the hell she wants. Which, to Grace, has ended up being becoming an influencer. Becoming a fashion influencer, because why not? I mean, she can do it. She's gorgeous. Look at her. I love her. Anyway, I really like where this story has been going because it's helped me develop Henrietta as a character a bit more. Because so far, like, I've had the idea for her, but I've not really, like, had the chance to delve into her mindset, so to speak. So I'm very excited to see where things will go. And so to start that, I'm going to get my timer going. I'm going to stick with like the 10 for a long break, but just because I'm going to do the 3 sessions and then it will do the break at the end and then the timer is completed. I will just keep taking a break once the timer's done before I start the next one, if I start a next one. Hopefully this will be all I need. Hopefully within this 75 minutes focus, I will be able to get this story done. And if I can't, then we'll see. We'll see how things go. I believe in myself, maybe. But I'm very excited. All right, I'm going. It's lock-in time. I love this music too. It's so good. Right, my first task is I just need to copy over all of the italics. So that's italics. Just comparing the two documents. Oh, there's so many italics in this paragraph. There, italics, italics. Da 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 da. That's all italics. That's all italics. I want to edit that paragraph too. Comment. Edit. Comment. Remind me I want to edit this paragraph. Here we go. It's only the one word here. Nice. Da 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 da. Didn't even realize I spelled that wrong. That was a typo. Da da da. I edited that a bit. That had to be. It had to be. This is fine. That's italic. That's italic. Just had to keep going. There, and then this is all the stuff I added last night. Or like, added, edited. There's no italics there. There, I did it. Good, fabulous. There, I think that should be good now. Right, and we're down to here. This is where I've gotten to in the story. You know, I can just share what I'm doing. I'm going to be posting the story anyway. This is Grace announcing that she's on a very important mission, which is Richard's chambers are just down the hall. She's waiting for him to leave so that she can steal his wine. As she should, honestly. Good for her. Crime is bad. Don't do it. But it's okay to steal from Richard. But yes, for anyone who may not know what I'm doing, if you go to alba.com, that is my personal website for my own original characters and original project. All of the characters are on there. I've already written 3 short stories. My goal, my little goal that I have is to write... I'm gonna pause while I'm yapping. I'm not focused. Hold on. My goal for the year is I want to do a full year of doing a short story every month to post on my website. I started November last year, so I only have to go up until October. And then I will have my year of short stories, and then it'll just be whenever I feel like it. But it's been a really nice little goal to set for myself because, like, I feel like I need goals to get anything done. Like, if I don't give myself goals and deadlines, then I push things back and I don't get them done, and that is a problem. And I have so many projects that are, like, halfway done that I just haven't gotten around to finishing because I haven't been able to lock in and get them done. And so I'm hoping that 2026 can be the year of, like, having more to show for myself, even if it's just little things, even if it's just a short 1,000-word story that I can post on my website every month. Like, that is better than nothing. But it's been really nice because last year was the year of finally being able to have something to show for a lot of the projects I did. Like, I finally got my song out, my original song, exclamation point song. I can do that myself. Exclamation point song, it's my song. It's out. Lirie and Wonderiku, Home is in Your Heart. The video is on YouTube now. Thank you so much, everyone, for over 300 views already. It hasn't even been a month yet, and it's already at 300, which makes me very, very happy. Let's get it to 500 next. That's the next goal. 500. But it's been really nice. Like, the reception's been really lovely. I had a lot of help from a lot of people who I care very deeply about, and they clearly care for me too. And it's been really lovely. It's been a really, really nice having like something to show for all of the work that I've been doing. Because a lot of work I've been doing is stuff that I don't have anything to show for it in public. So it's very easy to fall into the mindset of, oh, I don't have anything to show for myself, therefore I have done nothing. But that's not the case at all. Like, it's the thing that I always struggle the most with myself, to motivate myself when I'm like, well, what do I have to show for myself? Not much. But then I actually look back on it. One thing that's helped me a lot is making a list. I've made a list of everything I did in the past year. And as I was going through it, I was like, wait, that's a lot, actually. That's like not even including the stuff that I can't talk about yet. Like the stuff that doesn't have like anything to show for it yet. The stuff that is like started or in progress that has not been revealed yet. Even without including all of that, there's still a lot that I have done. Like, I went to 2 conventions last year. I went to 2 VTuber conventions. One was in the US. That was my first time ever flying on a plane. And I flew like, I had like 12 hours of flying to get to San Jose. Like, that's not a small thing. It's very easy to like think back on it and be like, well, I had a fun time and it was fine. But at the time, I was terrified. I was so scared. I was really scared of going to Offguy. I was trying to like hide it as much as possible. But when I got to the airport, I am so glad that my brother Xander went with me. He was there at the airport to see me off, and I was so scared. I was really scared. And then he was like, hey, do you want to watch me recite every Pokemon in order? And suddenly I was okay, because then I was thinking about Pokemon instead of, oh god, I'm going on a flight. I don't even know if I like flights. What if I hate it and I'm in hell? It worked out in the end. But it's actually been a good experience too, though, because one, I have a passport now. I didn't have a passport before. And like I am blank years old and I've never had a passport. The only time I have ever left the country was I was going on a school trip to Germany when I was probably like 12 years old. And I was on like a group passport for the school for that, so I didn't need like a passport. And that's the only time I have left the UK. I've been to other countries. I've been to Wales and Scotland, but I haven't left the UK. And like the only other time was that trip to Germany. And I think like when I was a baby, I went to France. I don't remember it. I was a baby. It was the first time I was ever leaving the country. And I visited France as well on my way to Offguy. I flew to France because it worked out better to get like a short flight to France and then go directly to San Francisco than any other like flight combination. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I will fly to France. So I was in France for a little bit. Hate that airport. Awful. If I can ever have an excuse to not fly through France again, I will take it. It was horrid. It was awful. The rest of it was so fine, and then Paris was awful both ways. Flying there and flying back. Paris, like the Paris security, they are so rude it's not even in like a business way, because I can understand like staff at an airport, it's probably stressful. You're not having a good time. People aren't listening to the instructions. Everyone is a little stressed out. I understand that. I fully get that. Staff at Paris. What was the name of the airport? It's the one that's like a... Hold on, I'm going to Google it. It was the Charles de Gaulle one. I hate that airport so much. It was awful. Horrible place. And also, I got like selected for security screening both times. And I think it's because I'm very, very pale and I have pink hair. So they were like, oh, this girl looks nervous, is pale, has pink hair. She's doing drugs. So I got like scanned both times, and it was fine both times. But it was really funny that like realizing afterwards, like, oh, that's gonna be why they like had to do like the whole scanner thing. They probably thought I was high, but I wasn't. It was very funny though. And then in one of the situations, I was putting my phone through the thing, like, where they're, like, scanning all of your belongings. And I forgot I had an alarm set on my phone. Like, I have a medication alarm on my phone. But my alarm is Jopping. It's the K-pop song Jopping. And so my stuff was going through the scanner. And then suddenly my phone alarm was going off. And my phone was Jopping in the middle of the airport. And then I heard snickering from the other side. And there was this group of people who are like young adults who I think were Korean and recognized the song. Because there were a lot of Korean people going through the line at the same time. And I was just stood there like, oh no, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me. It's really, really funny to think back on now. But at the time, I was just like, can the ground just swallow me up, please? It was like, it was bad enough as it was, but then hearing like this guy laughing. Like laughing and then talking to the girl next to him, and I was like, oh no, they know my phone's dropping. It's the kind of thing where like at the time it was really awful, but now that I look back on it, I'm like, this is a great story that I can tell. But yeah, basically the Paris airport was just terrible. I was most scared about entering the US because I was so scared about like stuff going on. Thankfully, it was like this was last year and not this year. Not going to Off-Kai this year for no reason. Anyway. But I was really scared because I'd heard so many like horror stories about things. But I think this is gonna sound kind of bad now. I think the fact that I'm like a British white girl played in my favor. Because, like, I have the British accent. I was just there. I went through, I smiled, and I was like, hello. And the guy was instantly just like, oh, she's fine. So I had that on my side, at least. But it was really funny because when the guy at, like, the customs control, whatever the hell it's called, was asking what I was in the US for, I was like, oh, I'm going to a convention and to visit friends. It's a VTuber convention. It's like anime. It's like cartoons, but characters on the internet. I was just babbling away, and this guy was like, yeah, that sounds great. Have you got the hotel? I was like, yep, here's the hotel details, da-da-da. And then he opened my passport, and a Wiglet card fell out. Wiglet from Pokemon. I put a Wiglet card in my passport. Why? I don't know. I don't know why I did that. But the card fell out, and the guy just looked at it, and he just like smiled at me and handed it back. It was just like, the anime. This is the anime. And I was just there like, oh, this, because I think he said, "Is that your favorite?" And I was like, no, that's just an inside joke with friends. It's just a joke, and oh, it was very funny. But yeah, thankfully everything went super smoothly. I was so scared the whole time. I had everything ready. I was like, I'm not leaving anything to chance. I have my hotel details. I have the details of Josh from Studio Alan as like my vouch of someone who lives in the US. I have my return ticket back to show that I'm not staying here. I have the convention details, my convention ticket, and I didn't even need half of it. It was just like, yeah, have a nice time. Bye. And then the way back, my flight got delayed on the way back. So I was really scared to begin with, because as I was waiting in San Francisco airport for my flight back, I got a little notification saying, we've changed your flight from France to Birmingham. You are now on a much later flight. And I was like, am I going to be stuck in France? Oh no. oh dear, because I looked at the time on it and it was like the next day, and I was like, have I been like bumped a whole 24 hours? Am I going to have to sleep in the airport? But then I looked at it again and it was just a flight that was like 2 hours later than the one I was meant to be getting. So I was like, that's weird. Why'd they change that? And then a little later, I got a notification that my San Francisco flight was delayed. So I would have missed my connecting flight from France back home. But they already changed the connection before I even knew the first flight was delayed. Like, that is the one thing that made me happy about flying through France, because Air France, incredible airline. They were so good. They were so helpful. The Air France staff specifically were so lovely. They're like the part that made the whole trip bearable. If I can fly by Air France again, I will definitely do it. Because it was just a lovely airline. Really nice staff, really nice airline. And yeah, the fact that they changed my connecting flight before I even realized the first flight was delayed is kind of incredible service when you think about it. But at the time I was so panicked because I didn't realize the first one was delayed. So I was like, why is there just a huge gap now? Oh, never mind. It's because I'm stuck in San Francisco a little longer. Hee hee. But yeah, it all went really smoothly. Like, the actual flights themselves I was fine with. And it was really nice as well, realizing like that I actually quite like flying. Like, the sensation of flying. I was so scared that I wouldn't like it, or that it would stress me out, or that like I wouldn't enjoy the sensation. But I discovered I really love flying. Maybe not for like 9 hours straight, like a whole flight of 9 hours. Like, shorter flights would be nicer, but the actual experience of flying itself, I like that. It's nice. And also, both of my long flights there and back, the middle seat was free. Both of them. I had so much space. I got so lucky. I had a window seat both times. Nobody in the middle seat. I could just stretch out. It was so good. I got really lucky. Still also discovered I cannot sleep on flights though. Even if I haven't slept for like probably 24 hours straight, still can't sleep on flights. I ended up watching Inception, and I don't recommend watching Inception while sleep deprived. Like, it's a trippy enough movie as it is. I was so delirious. I did not know what I was looking at. It was the weirdest experience. Also made me realize how much I didn't remember of Inception, and how much I still don't remember of Inception. Like, my most vivid memory of it was me playing like this really bad offline mobile game on my phone, looking up and having like the hallway scene in Inception and going, oh, it's like Paprika, and then going back to my phone. It's the most vivid memory of the whole flight, and it's so funny. But yeah, it was a nice experience. Anyway, I digress. That was quite the tangent for me, just talking about my accomplishments from last year. I'm glad I paused my timer because I was not focused at all there. I'm gonna lock back in now. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna have some more Monster first. I'll have some more Monster, and now I lock in. It's time. It's work time. I hope you all enjoyed the little ramble. There will be more in the breaks. See, that's another thing. Like, when I'm sleep deprived, I just keep talking. I don't know when to stop. I just keep going. Here we go. You watched Sonic 3 on your phone provided by the flight on your way home from Off-Guy last year. Oh, I ended up watching another movie too. It was a cool like Japanese movie, but I only watched like half of it. And then I was like, I want to actually watch this movie when I'm not sleep deprived. And then I proceeded to not watch it because I'm always busy. But I do want to watch that at some point. I've forgotten the name of it. What's the name of it? It was Blue something, like Blue Period? Yeah, Blue Period. A successful but bored high school student is inspired to take up a career in art and discovers his passion in painting. I started watching it and I was like, this is so cool. I was really enjoying it. And then I was like, I can't take any of this in right now. I need to watch it another time, and I still haven't gotten around to it. So I'm not sure what the origin is. I know there's an anime. Yeah, I think it's originally a manga. Yeah, it's a manga. Yeah, it's originally a manga. They had an anime, and then they made a live-action movie of it, and it was the live-action movie that I was watching. And it was really good. I need to see about actually watching that sometime. Right, anyway. I digress. Now I lock in. Now I figure out what direction this story's going in. Please wish me luck. I believe in myself. Maybe. I fear today may not be a locking in day, but I really want to get this story done. I just need to figure out... I guess the end can just be like they steal the wine and drink it together. That's going to be the ending. So now I just need to write an entire heist scenario. I didn't expect this story to be a heist story when I started it, but you know what? If that's the direction the inspiration is taking me, who am I to argue? Also, Richard deserves to have his expensive wine stolen. Oh, I think it's going to be champagne, actually. Grace is going to be like, there's no wine in here, but I found plenty of champagne. Do you want some? I keep changing 2 words in these sentences. It's 2 words. I keep changing them. I can't make my mind up. Ollie, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm locking in. Break time. Hee hee. Break time done. Oh, I should have checked how many words it was when I started. I didn't know. It was like 1100 something. What am I on? 1500. 1525 words. Is this gonna be a 2000 word story? It might be. It may end up being. But I'm getting there. It's actually like I'm getting towards like a potential conclusion. I figured out an ending to the story, which is always like the hardest part for me. I'm so bad. Like I will start stories and then I don't know how to end them. I'm really bad at ending things. But I'm also really bad at like planning out stories. Like if I try and plot something out in advance, it usually changes so much from the initial idea anyway. But hello, Holly, welcome in. It's a Lirie work stream. It is. How long do I want the story to be? It's just short story TM. Just anything between like 800 to anything words. I don't want it to be too long because then it will stop being a short story. But the ones I have that I've done at the moment, the longest one I have is 1,811 words, and the shortest is 915. So this is already the longest story I've written. I fear that if I don't rein myself in, I'm just gonna keep making them longer and longer and longer. But my intention is just to like write little short things just so that I can get something out there. Because my main problem is I start on a project and then my goals increase and expand and then I never actually finish anything. So this is like the short stories specifically, like the reason I'm doing them is with the intention of just doing a little thing that I can get out into the world without worrying about it being perfect, without worrying about expanding it too much, just getting it out there. So I don't think I think like I want 3,000 as like the maximum probably. I wouldn't want to do one that's like longer than 3,000 at this point, unless I'm getting to a point in my writing where I feel comfortable enough to do that much to create like a completed piece. I don't know. It's hard to tell and judge because it is literally just for the sake of like getting stuff out there. It's the thing I always struggle with the most. Like when I start something, I want it to be perfect. So when I've given myself like the self-imposed limit of it's a short story in a month, then it's just like by the end of the month, it's just whatever I have. I post it, it's done. And then I don't go back to it. It is done. It is finished. And that's the hardest part for me because when I'm done with stuff, I keep wanting to go back and add to it and edit it. And I'm very firmly having to be like, no, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to leave them as little one-shot, tiny little microfix. But I'm happy with how this one is going now. When it started, I was like, I'm not sure what direction this is going in. And then Grace decided to steal Richard's wine, and I'm like, you know what? That's a great direction for this to go in. And I'm actually really happy with how it's turning out so far. Because I'll just read part of it. Just a quote from Grace, because Henrietta is worried about stealing it. Henrietta's words are just, we probably shouldn't steal. And so Grace in response is just saying, is that what you're worried about? What if I told you it's not technically stealing? Henrietta waited for her to continue. He offered it to me, said Grace, holding her other hand to her heart solemnly. His actual words were, and I quote, you should come back to my room and see what actual wine tastes like. So I do have his permission. I doubt that's what he meant, murmured Henrietta nervously. Well, obviously not, Grace scoffed, but it's Richard, who cares? It's basically compensation for having to put up with his horrendous behavior. And it's really fun writing like this, having like the very quiet, insecure Henrietta with Grace, who is just the most confident person you'll ever meet in your life. It's really nice having them like bounce off each other. It's a good connection. It's that on my screen, hee. Yeah, because this is Grace. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She knows she is. She's confident. I'm talking about Grace. Stop. Stop, I'm talking about Grace. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it. She is like the kind of person I want to be, honestly. And then Henrietta is extremely insecure. She's very introverted. She has weird interests. She doesn't know what she's doing. She struggles with like social norms. She feels very out of her depth most of the time. And so it's really nice having someone like Grace to sweep in and be like, don't worry, I can help you. I can help you get through this. You're nervous about this thing. Just remember that you're better than them. And you are better because I say you are. And then Henrietta's like, am I? I don't think I am, but thank you. Because I also commissioned this art too, because I was like, the lovely Peep, Box Peep, did like a meme redraw thing. And the first thing I thought of was like the Sapphic applying makeup image. And I was like, I want that with Grace and somebody else. Who would it be? And then as soon as I started thinking about it, I was like, it would be Henrietta. Like, of all of my characters, this is the one that makes the most sense. So now they get a story together. And it also works out really nicely too, because February is Henrietta's birthday month. Her birthday was February 12th. I missed it. I'm sorry, Henrietta. I missed Nate's birthday too, but he can deal with it. So I'm trying to think, when's the next birthday? I think it might be Elle in April. I don't think any of them have March birthdays. Yeah, the next birthday is going to be Elle, April 2nd. So I guess maybe like the March story can be an Elle one. That would be fun. But yeah, I do like the direction this story's going in. It's been a lot of fun. And now I will lock back in. I love my OCs. My mic stand is so creaky. A cat, that's me. Hello. I'm working. I got all the tippy tappies today. Thank you. end this? Ah. How do I end it? I'm gonna edit that paragraph from earlier. break time. I'm making really good progress. I think I've written it. I think I've done the writing. I need to figure out like a last line. I don't know how I'm ending it yet, but I think I've got it written. I just need to like edit and stuff. And I'm on 1,963 words, so really close to 2,000. It might tip over 2,000 when I'm done with the very end. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how this is turning out. I can't wait to post it. I hope people like it. Hee. I need to stop. I'm like editing it in my head, even though it's break time. I need to stop. It's break time. But Zariad, hello, welcome. I'm glad you like the tippy tappies. I've been moving my mic closer to my keyboard for the work focus sections, so you can hopefully hear my typing better. But yeah, I think this one's gonna break 2,000 words, which is exciting. It's what the girly pops deserve. But I'm gonna use this break time to enjoy an Aero. Aero chocolate. Feel the bubbles melt. I have a chocolate bar. Fuel me up. I need the fuel. I haven't eaten much today. I've eaten like barely anything today. It's bad. I'll have a big dinner. I love Aero. Aero chocolate is so nice. It's funny because usually I'm not really a fan of chocolate unless it's Cadbury chocolate. But Aeros are different. There's something about Aeros that just make them different. I like Aeros. They're yummy. I'm sorry, this is so funny. Seeing my model mouth move as I'm chewing. Like, I have my mouth closed as I chew, but the tracking is still picking it up and doing like the... just from like my jaw moving. That's so funny. Hold on a sec, I know what I can do. This is a big bar. I don't have a bar this big. But I can... I can hold on to that. There we go. I'm enjoying my Aero. Yummy. For me. Okay, I finished my arrow now. Yummy! It's gone. Brought some to Off Guy last year for people to try. Oh, that's fun. I brought Curly Whirlies to Off Guy. It was so funny because when I was going to Off Guy, I was like, well, I have to bring some British snacks over. What are like the most British snacks I can think of? And I ended up bringing Curly Whirlies and Hobnobs. And so when I was telling people what I brought, I was like, yeah, I got some Curly Whirlies, I got some Hobnobs. People were like, that's not real. That's not real, is it? You are making things up right now. You are having a funny chuckle hee hee. And I was like, no, they are genuinely real. And everyone liked them. And I brought crumpets. It was good. But yes, let me lock back in. Final focus session. I can definitely get this done, I think. I'm pretty much done. And then I'll just have to like HTMLify it. And then I can add it to the website. And I think I can do that in this 25 minutes. That is my goal now. Go. Yeah, I just need to think of a last line. And then I'm like locked in. I've got it. And then I can put it on the website. I can do this. Both very good snacks. Thank you. I didn't just bring them because of the funny names. I brought them because I thought they would genuinely be things that people liked. So they went down well. It was very fun. Hello, welcome to my last question mark lock-in session. If I can get this done, I believe in myself. Hello.
Okay. Thank you for the hydrate. I will sip.
Okay, I think I'm done. I think I've written it. 2009 words. Yep, we broke the 2K. Let's go. I still don't have a name for it though. I need to think of a name. What am I calling this? Oh no. Now I just need to format it to add to the website. There you go. Ah! What am I calling you? The wine heist? Is there like a line in this I can use as the title? What if I just call it I Love Women? No, I can't do that. I don't know what to call this. I'm just gonna like start formatting it. This is so difficult. I have no idea what to call this story, but I need a name for it. I can't just call it Henrietta and Grace. It's rubbish. Like stolen wine. I don't know. Stealing Richard's wine. This is a terrible title, but what's it about? Henrietta gets lost, finds Grace. Grace is stealing Richard's wine. They steal it. Happy women uplifting women. The end. I don't know what to call it. Something simple like stealing. No, I don't. It's not a title to me. Like it's like I've got one that's just like a one-word title of Hangover, but it's because it fits the story. There's The Great Escape, which is like Percy and Alexa breaking out of the palace as children. And then the last one was If Only I Could Play the Flute, which I took as like just a line from the story. So I'm wondering if I can take a line from the story here. That would work. Like, the one I'm thinking at the moment is maybe Out of Her Depth. Because I've used the line of Henrietta feeling out of her depth a couple of times. Actually, I think that would work. Out of her depth. I'm gonna call it that unless I can think of anything better. Out of her depth. Because I've kind of like referenced that line at the end too. So maybe that's a good one to use. I've actually just found a bit of the story I want to elaborate on too, so tee-hee, I'm gonna write more. Hee-hee hoo-hoo. Just kidding, I'm not done yet. Hee-hee. Okay. Repent Harlequin, said the TikTok man. Yeah, that's so relevant to the story. You're right. It's a great one. I think Out of Her Depth is a good one, actually. It's like the first line of the story, and then also the last line of the story mentions that. I think that's good. Yeah. Yeah, that will do. I'm happy. Right, time to add all of the italics. Yeah, if it's the words that bookend the story, you gotta go with that. Yeah, it was as I only just like realized it. Like I've included it in the first and the last lines. Like, no, that's the title there. I feel better about it now. Yay! I'm probably gonna miss some italics along the way. But that's okay. That's something that can be edited if I notice it. I think it'll be fine. I haven't like fully like proofread it or anything, so this is just I'm just slapping this up on the website, and if there are any mistakes, hopefully someone will tell me at some point if anyone reads it. Hopefully someone will read it. I know at least one person who will read it. Two. I know two people who will read it. Gonna have to change some formatting too, I'm realizing. But that's an easy change. That's just a find and replace. This is where I want to add stuff. I can do this now. There we go. Now it's definitely over 2,000 words. There we go. I think it's good. I think it's ready to post. I just wait. Right as the focus thing ended. That's incredible timing. What the heck? That's really good timing. That's incredible. That's so funny. I didn't even realize. Okay, well, it's technically break time, but this is now going to be me making the page on the website for it. Hold on. I'm wondering, maybe I can share my progress here too, but if I do, I think I want to pixelate it more. Like that. There we go. That should be good. I don't even know how this is going to look while I'm doing stuff, but you'll be able to actively see that I'm doing stuff. As I load up my website control panel, go into the file manager. Teehee. Template. Now this is short story out of her depth. Hold on, this one. Yeah. Yeah. Think it worked. Think it worked. Let me update everything else now. Hee hee hoo hoo. Edit the short stories page. New story now. We have Out of Her Depth. I love how pixelated it is. Posted 25th of February. Henrietta and Grace. And the tagline for this one is just going to be in which Grace steals Richard's wine. In which Henrietta gets lost and Grace steals Richard's wine. Perfect. That's the perfect tagline. That's all we need. Hee hee hee. Look at me on my break. Definitely having a break right now. Having a really good break as I work. Hee hee hee. Will that work? It works! I have not done the word count yet. Let me... Word counted on that. It says 2078. It says 2063. I trust this one more. We'll go 2063. Hold on. New document. 2063, yeah. Let's do that. Where is it here? First short story over 2,000 words, let's go! And now I update the home page. Say that there is a new short story. Because none of it is automatic. All of my website, I change everything manually because it's like a form of mindfulness for me. I just enjoy manually editing HTML code. I just like it. I just think it's fun. And a lot of people think I am slightly insane for it, but it's okay. And we save. Homepage, newest short story, Out of Her Depth, is now on the Alba website. And hopefully everything links properly, everything works. Actually, that reminds me of something else I wanted to change on the website. That I can do now. Oh, I'll need to like double check the sizing though. Because hold on, I can unpixelate this now, hold on. Boop. Website! It's my website, look at that! Unpixelated. It is slightly cropped for the little like window. But this is the Alba website. And if we look at the short stories page, I've got like the Izzy Chibis for here. But at the time that this came out, I didn't have like the Izzy Chibi for Percy. So I did it like with the Theo art. But now I have all of the Izzy Chibis. I want to make it all the Chibis. But I need to like check the sizes of them for resizing. Let me put the pixel back on. Boop. There we go. Doesn't have to be super pixeled, just a little bit. Yeah, good to know how it all works. Yeah, it's honestly because like I learned HTML from a very, very young age. Like I grew up on Neopets with like Neopets pet pages. And like even before then, I was making my own little web pages in Notepad because I got a book from the school library about how to write HTML. So my first ever websites, I coded them all by hand in Notepad. Like on a computer that wasn't even connected to the internet at the time. This was a long time ago. I'm very youthful and sprightly and young. Please believe me. But I've always grown up knowing HTML code. Like I had like little personal websites when I was younger, and I had so much fun making them. I made them all from scratch, just like copy pasting code from other websites, like Frankensteining it together, figuring out like what makes things work, how CSS works, all the little things like that. Good times. Right. It's gonna be on here. I guess I can compare it. Where's the Percy page, Percy? No, I'm gonna have to like open the files for this. But that's fine. Where did I save this? Alright, my break is up. I've been working through the whole break. Teehee. But hey, concentrated for 1 hour 35 minutes. Let's do like a count up timer. Let's see how long it takes me now. There, I'm just focusing now on getting the chibis updated on the website. And then I will stop. But I may as well get my focus time in while I am focusing. Where's my chibis? Here they are. I found them. Alright, Percy. I need the width to be 50. Which means the height will be 74. Okay. 50, 74, 50, 74. See how that looks. It's cute! Yay! Yay, it's cute. It works. It works perfect. Excellent. Now Beatrice. Where's Beatrice? Because her hair is quite wide. I'm wondering if... Hold on. That looks better. That looks better. Okay. I want to do it so that the height is 78. And then the width can be whatever else it wants to be. Okay, 60 by 78. Save that. Yeah, they're updated here now. Yippee! And now for Henrietta and Grace. Mari! Thank you for the posture check and hydrate! I will have a big stretch. I will have a sippy of my drink. Oh, learned HTML at around 8 years old from a book from the library. Yes! Oh, high five! Oh my goodness. Same. I have such fond memories of like making my own little website as a child and like saving it onto a floppy disk. That's how long ago it was. Saving it onto a save icon. Hee hee hoo hoo. Thank you for the hydrating posture check. Mari, the story's done. I did it. I've done the story. I'm just updating the website now. But I finished the story. Hee hee. Mari, like one of the people who I'm like, okay, I know this person will read my story. I did it. So now I need this, which is Grace and Henrietta. Because Grace has her big hat as well for her chibi. So Henrietta is 51 by 78. A treat for you. You're welcome. I'm glad you think it's a treat. There's Grace. And Henrietta. I've already forgotten what I said. 51.78 for Henrietta. Okay, and then Grace is 69.78. Because of her massive hat. Okay, and then go to website. Yeah! All the chibis are on! I did it! I did it! Yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad I got my story done. My February story has been completed and it's over 2,000 words. I did it. Anyway, Atihi, Orba.com, Orba.com, my website. If you now go onto the homepage, you will see a little thing down here, which is newest short story. Out of Her Depth. It's also on the stories tab at the top with the little chibis. My newest story has been completed, and here it is. I did it. I finished that today, and I am so proud of myself. I did it. Yay. Also, Dave, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I think, okay, there is my focus. I focused for 5 minutes. Yay. I did it. But I'm so sorry, because I think that's probably going to be the end of the stream now, because I was only planning on doing a short stream today because I wanted to get this done. I wanted to get my short story done, and I managed to do it. I'm very glad. So that... Also, like, look at the posters in my room. I love them so much. My hang in there posters from Theo. I love it. And this is me at the moment. Well, this is me all the time. This is just my constant state of being. It's this poster. I would be unstoppable if not for the tired sleepy. But yeah, I think that is probably a good spot to end the stream at, because I managed to get my story done. and I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go like rest for a little bit. But I did it! I'm just so glad I did it. I'm so glad I managed to actually get the story done. Story completed. I was with only like 3 days left in February. I made it just in time. I'm gonna be so determined for March to do the story like as early in the month as I can, because then I don't have to worry for the rest of the month. But I did it. I'm glad you like the room too. I've done a lot of decorating with it. Added a few new things. We got my sticker book on the table. We've got little Polaroids of like the stickers on Discord. And we got my anniversary postcards. 3rd anniversary, 4th anniversary, 5th anniversary. The lovely Addy art postcards. All of my motivational posters. It's been good. It's been a really good stream. I'm glad I was able to get the story done. And I actually quite like how it is too. I'll have to read through it again tomorrow and see if I still like it. But it's nice. Maybe it will be changed. Maybe it will be edited. But I'm going to try my best not to. But yeah, that seems like a good spot to leave it at. So with that, I shall... Whoop. I will head on over to here. Oops, let me quit first. Hee. And with that, I'm going down here again. With that, let's find a raid target. Is there even anyone going to be live at this time? It's so early for me to end. But I'm glad I managed to do a short stream even after the lack of sleep I got. It feels good to have gotten my story done. That's what I was hoping for. I just wanted the story to be done, and it has been. Right, where shall we go? Where are we going? Let's raid Misty! Wait, Misty just started! Yes! Oh, lovely! Yay! I don't remember the last time I got to raid Misty. This is gonna be so fun! Yay! I'm excited. I'm excited to raid Misty because she got me like an invite code for the VTuber MySpace that's going around the MyOshi. So I was able to join that thanks to her. So I get to raid her now. She's gonna be doing some demos and stuff from Steam Next Fest. So hopefully there's some cool games in there. But yes, I will send you over Misty's way. She is a sweetheart. She's lovely. And I will probably get some food. I think I should get food. Probably. But here is the raid message. If you're subbed, we have the custom emote, the writing. If not, we will send hearts. And I will send you over to the lovely Misty. She's wonderful. I'm glad I get the chance to raid her. Please, I will do. I'm sorry. I only realized as I was going live that I didn't have lunch, and then I was like, oh, I probably should have eaten first. But it's okay. The story is done. Now I can eat in peace. But this was really good. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the moral support. And also for listening to me yap about airplanes for like half an hour. Good times indeed. Locked in, but also a little bit of chatting as well. It's like a nice balance. You don't want to just be working all the time. You gotta have everything in moderation. But yeah, this was a good time. I will be back on Friday for Xander and I will be starting a new game tomorrow. No, Friday. What tomorrow? Not tomorrow. On Friday, me and Xander will be starting a new game. But also we're going to start the stream with the Pokemon anniversary Pokemon Presents. So that's going to be fun. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today. And until next time, bye bye!